Hello YouTube, this is Alpha Horror Gamer here. Another video for, let's say, classic gamers, and this is just a quick rant video about how I feel towards the new generation of games and stuff that have came out with this gaming generation and past generations as well too. But it really started around the 360 generation, 360 and PS3 generation to be exact. There has been a lot of games coming out that have been dumbed down. I should say, let's say Call of Duty 2, 3, 4, and so forth. But I remember when games such as Max Payne 1 and 2 were very hard and very entertaining as well too. Also contained a good storyline. Not to mention great mechanics. Well, in today's reference, horrible mechanics, because it's too hard for certain gamers, aka the new generation of gaming, to get used to old games such as Max Payne 1 to Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and because I have talked to a lot of people that have complained about Resident Evil. I hang out with all ages, matter of fact, just so y'all know. Resident Evil was one of my main games that I grew up on, so it was very entertaining to me. I remember every time I used to get home from school, I used to play on the PS1 and always get past one part that just scared the crap out of me. Soon in Resident Evil 1 I had a director's cut, so every time I walked past that window, right after you got the first floor map in that like teal room with that Statue of Liberty looking statue, right after you go into that door, there was always the cinematronic scene that scared the crap out of me, and it was this dog that jumped through the window. That actually is not just a dog, it was a zombie dog, to be precise. And those games like that will always hold a special spot, always earn a special spot in my heart. So I'm making this video to say that some of the controls in Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and Code Veronica as well too. Actually, all the older Resident Evils, but I'm just going off on a tangent there right there. But it's just old games were more fun than they are than the newer games. Just look what happened to Resident Evil 6. It was very diluted, I should say, because of the Call of Duty references and the way the game was presented. It had more explosions than the Michael Bay film. Not that I have anything against Michael Bay. I just think that the action in Resident Evil 6 was to attract more of the Call of Duty-esque fan base. So I'm just realizing most of this stuff now, because to me as a gamer, I want to see the old Resident Evil back, and I just want to get everything back like it was before. Not Call of Duty, aka shoot 'em ups. I don't want to see that in a Resident Evil game. And the dumbing down of all gaming communities and genres as well too is affecting all of the gaming generations, to the fact where later early PS1 generations you had unlimited supplies of shooters, action adventure games, survival horror. We just had it. We just had a better variety of games instead of just one set game based on shoot 'em ups. And a lot of games this generation and next generation are going to be shoot 'em ups because that's what makes the money apparently to gaming companies out there and stuff. So I'm just saying this to newer gamers out there: widen your variety of games. Just play any other game besides Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything, because all games are meant to be played. But like me, I'm not a shooter. I'm not very good at shooting, as you can tell. You can ask some of my friends on Xbox Live. I'm horrible at shooters because it's not what I was I have grown up to play, because of the fact that Resident Evil, old school Resident Evil games and stuff like that, and Final Fantasy as well too. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, which hasn't changed over the years, and that gaming franchise has still made more money than Call of Duty. So Square Enix is doing something right. You know those little memes and stuff. Everybody knows that by now. But those memes is say you're doing it right and all that. Square Enix is doing it right. Back when Square Enix used to be called Squaresoft. I remember those days. I used to play Final Fantasy VIII. That game was just amazing. But games change over the years, except for Final Fantasy, like I'm going back to. A lot of new games these days just are not challenging to the gaming generation, like Final Fantasy was, and Max Payne, and Resident Evil, and just Rayman as well too. Spyro the Dragon. I had this horrible game called Tenchu V for the PS1. I don't know if anyone remembers that game or anything about that, but just try different games, and just don't set your mind on one specific game, because my gaming library is very, very open. I can play anything from Pac-Man to, let's see, Max Payne 3. But, I'm ending this video here, so, I'm getting very long-winded, so, let me end this video right now. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Alpha Horror Gamer signing out, and have a great day.